How's it going? Jacob Dewitty here. Today I'm going to break down the music production behind my newest release, Dark Manifest. Hopefully you can get some great stuff from this. Make sure you subscribe, get some music production down below, and let's hop into it. So first, start with the first track, the sample. That's what all this was based off of. I also break this down in my 4 Producers 1 Sample video. You can check that out. Basically I had a bunch of different arrangements, and we had this sample. The sample is also layered with an octave higher version of it that sounds like this. So that's that sample. We went with the original sample here, right here in the pre-chorus. In the chorus we changed the chords up a little bit, just played some piano. Then once we get to the bridge, we have a bunch of different layers of pianos. Synths that I just recorded, straight up audio. It all sounds pretty good together. Nice little downlifter there. Yeah, that's that basically. Then we move on to the drums. So we've got drums. We wanted some hard-hitting drums.
I will win somehow.
Drum sets.
I had to prove that choice was right.
Changes a little bit here. Drum shot. Go down. Then changes in the chorus again.
Every day we have one in mind, but we're not done.
And that's pretty much that. That's the drums. Of course, you can go to the mixing of it. Got the drum bus. Got EQ. Some overdrive. Basically like distortion, but like bass boost as well. And then, of course, compression. Then we have effects, so riser. Of course, we have a little whoosh at the beginning of the verse.
I will win somehow.
Same thing. Hi-hats. So that's basically the most of the effects. Then we have the producer tag. Very simple. Lots of reverb, lots of delay. Alright, so first we have some nice arps. This is what that sounds like. And that's just panning left and right, lots of reverb. Then we also have some bells as the high melody and counter melodies. We also have vibes, a vibraphone in there, and fairy sparkle. And we have some synth chords, Rhodes. Sort of, I changed the attack so it swells in a little bit. Then we have nice plucks for the electronic sounding. Then I layered that. One side is on the right, one is on the left. Some life droplets. Then as the lows, I did some organ. And of course, some nice synth bass. More ambience. Rhodes, bells. And the arp on top of it all. Drums. Piano. Then we get into the vocals. Vocals, lots of fun with this one. We basically started with the lead vocal. So very simple here. Then we had a version super high, pitched up. I did. Completely pitched up. 1 octave. Then 1 big reverb. Delay throws. So you'll hear it here. See, like kind of in the background. Then you have harmonies, which all I did. Made some harmonies. You can hear those here.
But we're not done. How much all this would cost, I know, but it's time to go.
And alone they kind of sound weird, but once you pair them with all this,
we did our best. Every day we're not done. Misjudged how much all this would cost, I know, but
that's the chorus basically.
What happened to
of course, all this, we use a lot of automation to make some different effects. So like I said, that when it's swelling, did that with the gross beat. Some different reverb automation. We also have lots of EQ, like filter sweeps. I love filter sweeps in this one, so that's what we mainly did.
Do it all alone. Just how to do it all alone.
I made it more exaggerated in certain parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, just adds a little cool effect. In terms of arrangement, we've got intro, first one. Right here is like a pre-chorus, chorus, verse. We don't use that in the second time, so it goes straight into the pre-chorus. Chorus. Nice little downlifter bridge. Here. Goes back up. Kind of chilling, less instruments. And right here I didn't have the lead, I just had the harmonies, so it sounds kind of different. Hit back. And I'll go over the mixing real quick. Not too much, just of course I love this plugin, DDR. I love using that as my compressor. I have reverb. One thing I found with this one, go to it, Valhalla Reverb. Basically like a free plugin, you can get it. Lots of delay, really cool like different effects and like presets and different stuff you could change. Lots of reverb and lots of delay. So as you can tell on the vocal bus, compression, reverb, delay, EQ, more reverb, saturation, EQ. This one is like subtractive, that's additive. Then you have de-esser, Teodoro Nevo, that's a good plugin. I don't think, did I have this on? Yeah, this wasn't doing much, but a little bit of auto-tune. We have lead vocal in one, all these routed to the vocal bus. Then over here, of course, we use some gain staging to set the volumes, pan different ways, different things. I use this wider plugin, so basically it makes it sound super wide. Versus. Yeah, like, yeah, just a cool effect. And I mean, basically, yeah, pretty standard mixing. Gain staging is my first step, so volume, I mix in mono, and then I add the EQ, the core mix, the EQ and the compression. Then I move on to like reverb, delay, all the creative effects, final checks, and then of course I bounced it out, mastered it, pretty standard mastering. And yeah, check this out, release on Friday. Hope you like it. You can watch this video next. I'll see you there.